Sometimes God allows everything around you to fall apart, not to destroy you, but to rebuild you. When Job lost everything, his health, his family, his wealth, it wasn't the end of his story, it was the beginning of his testimony. Pain doesn't mean God has left you. It means He's preparing you. The storm you're facing right now isn't meant to sink you. It's meant to shape you. Because before God elevates you, He purifies you. When you can't see God working, that's when He's working the most. Think of Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery and forgotten in prison. Yet through every dark season, God was writing a redemption story. What looked like rejection was actually direction. What seemed like loss was training for leadership. Sometimes God hides His greatest work in silence, and His silence doesn't mean absence. Waiting is one of the hardest tests of faith, but waiting isn't wasted when you trust the one who promised. David was anointed long before he was crowned. Between the promise and the palace, there was pain. There were nights he cried out, "How long, Lord?" But he waited, because faith isn't proven in comfort. It's proven in the wait. Maybe you feel like you're being overlooked, like everyone else is moving forward while you're standing still. But remember Noah, building the ark while everyone else laughed. For years, he saw no rain, no sign, no proof, but his obedience brought salvation. When God calls you, you don't need validation. You need faith. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. Sometimes God allows the breaking before the blessing. Before bread feeds anyone, it has to be broken. Before a seed grows, it must be buried. Before Jesus multiplied the loaves, He broke them. And before He resurrected, He was crucified. What looks like breaking is actually preparation. God isn't breaking you to harm you. He's breaking you to bless you. Because only the broken can truly understand His power to heal. And even when the fire feels too hot, remember the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were thrown into the fire, but they didn't burn, because God was in the fire with them. Sometimes God doesn't take you out of the storm. He joins you in it. The fire was never meant to kill you. It was meant to reveal who walks with you. If you're in the heat right now, look again. There's another in the fire. Job lost everything, but God gave him double for his trouble. Don't mourn over what's gone. God can restore it better than before. The same hands that allowed it to fall apart are the hands that will rebuild it stronger. What you thought was over is only under renovation. God's restoration is coming, not in your timing, but in His perfect time. Martha said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died." But Jesus was never late. He was right on time. Because He didn't want to heal Lazarus, He wanted to resurrect him. Some doors are closed, not because God forgot, but because He's preparing a bigger miracle. Trust His timing, even when it doesn't make sense. When Peter stepped out of the boat, the wind didn't stop, but his fear did. Faith doesn't mean the storm disappears. It means you learn to walk on water while it's raging. Don't wait for the storm to end before you move. Peace meets you in motion, not in hesitation. Keep walking. The waves will not drown you. And as you walk through your battles, remember this: every scar tells a story, not of defeat, but of survival. God doesn't waste pain. The same God who turned water into wine, who raised the dead, who parted the sea, is the same God writing your story right now. You're not at the end. You're in the middle of a miracle. One day, you'll look back and realize God never left. Every tear, every delay, every heartbreak had purpose. He was faithful every step of the way. So don't give up now. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Your story is still being written, and the author has never lost a battle. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes and say, God, I trust you. Because no matter what season you're in, He's still writing your story. Type Amen in the comments if you believe your breakthrough is coming.